We're about to go explore this prison planet. Let's see what. So null electricity. One, two, three. Does that count as damage type? That's just normal damage. Oh, and plasma. Nope. Yeah, I guess we'll cross that and come to it. Who do we want with us? He's been to the prison before. But I do like these two. Let's just go ahead with them. Let me see. Alright. Here we are in the prison. We're gonna have to fight our way through all of this, are we? I think so.
The captain did right by us once. Now it's our turn.
What was that?
The board will never own groundbreakers. Not while I breathe. Push on, Margot!
Somebody clean up this mess.
Huh.
Take him down. Attack! Open fire! Reload the last one. This one's mine. Bring him down! Wait!
They got me. Alrighty. This is really annoying. Why does it have to do that for? Always has to go to blue screen. I go continue because of the fucking gotta reload. Let's go again, shall we? better than nature. Hmm. Right, this time, don't die.
Sport will never own groundbreakers. Not while I breathe. Push on, Mardad. Everyone all right?
Alright, yes.
Fault. Beginning security patrol.
Get out of the way, bitch.
Somebody clean up the airlock.
Alright. Damn, it's cool. Oh, down we go.
Has bars in this kind of storm like that guarding the gates. I've got to admit, I'm not too keen on walking into a prison. If they lock me up, I'm liable to kill everyone trying to get back out.
Well, you know, that's what happens. How you guys doing, by the way? Having a good time?
Let's look around. There's got to be a few ways through here.
But guns blazing. Let's hoof it hard and fast. Shit. Should have come out those stairs there. Just walk straight. Just walk like you own the place. Hey, howdy. What about those that local sports team, eh?
Looking good,
Ladies. Alright. I believe I have lots of stuff to sell. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Not the best choice. It's Space's choice. Nope, don't want any of this. Whew. Lot of mods. They're useless. Um. Hmm. Tech skill +5. Might as well, I guess. Why the fuck not, eh? Hmm. This thing's way better. Sweet ass. I think that's all right now. Let's take some mag picks, some shunts, and those energy cells. The pit. I like the planet named Tartarus. It's pretty good for a prison, considering it was, when was it? Kronos' is it Kronos? Yeah, Kronos' prison. Greek mythology is Tartarus, trapped to the fucking Temple of Pandora to guard Pandora's box. What are these things? These are fucking awesome. The Mantisaur. Alright. Into the pit. Howdy. So, what about that Tartarus weather, huh? She wild. Pardon me. Coming through. Going up. Hmm? Oh. Alright,
Let's
one of
go,
these
troops.
guys.
Stellar base counting on us.
Are you new here? I didn't think we were hiring more staff.
You talking while on
Oh,
shift.
no. Don't tell anyone, please. Ooh, thank you.
Losers. Fuck, we're good. Don't even have to fight. Just let everyone else fight. Let's see what we got. It's not a box. It is a box, but not a searchable box. Troops. Yep. Stand fast. What is that? Ooh. That is a beastie looking scythe, isn't it? Do I get it? No, of course not. Never get what I want. For fuck's sake. Now we've got to fight the rest of these fucking troops. Wow, I didn't alert. Oh wait,
Got a
no.
promotion coming. I can feel it.
I'm hidden, don't have to fight. Sweet. Huh. Shady stuff going on. So we just got to work our way up the tower, eh? Yeah, that's how we fucking do it. Shink.
All right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help. So get in there and fight.
Don't have to fight anybody. That's good. Makes it easier to just walk around, doesn't it?
Once we're up there, I suspect we ain't gonna have time to stop shooting.
Oh, here we go. Crack the old neck. Enter the domain.
After all
Demons.
you've done, all the work you've destroyed, all the money you've cost me, your misguided crusade has doomed Halcyon.
Fuck you. Doomed. Phineas and I are saving the colony. I'm just rooting out corporation one idiot at a time. Oh, bitch. Like, can I say I like to cause trouble? That's more like real life me. Let's go with Phineas and I are
That
gonna
crackpot's
save
plan
this
is
place.
ludicrous. We have steps, action items, budgets, and reports. All he's got is a guilty conscience and lofty dreams. In any other circumstance, I'd admire your boldness. In this one, however, I have only 2 words for you. Fuck off.
Whoa now. There's no call for hostility. You aren't one to mince words, huh? Chairman Rockwell, just the man I'm here to kill.
How dare you? Even thinking about killing the chairman of the Halcyon board is a felony. Thankfully, you're in a prison. The nearest cell and wait until I'm done here. Then I'll drag you to the executioner myself.
I'm not waiting for anything. This colony needs saving right now. Oh, of course. How long until you're done? A felony? I've made a terrible mistake. Please don't arrest me. Oh, of course. How long until you're done?
Is that sarcasm? Do you know what I do to people who employ the lowest, most base form of humor? I fire them. Alas, as you are woefully unemployed, I'll have to do the next best thing and have you killed.
I think I've got more
In the
money
next
than you
room is the
employed
finest
people.
automechanical purveyor of death ever made. Try not to scratch the paint with your skull. It was fucking expensive.
Yes, sir. I'm sure we can talk about this, Robert. Yes, sir. I'll be there before you know it. This is going to be a highlight of my year. I'll be there before you know it. Knock knock. Oh fuck yeah, look at that beast. The Let's go fuck this shit up, shall we? Snipers at the ready. Because it is so easy. Shotgun and ultra.
Making it look easy.
Cool. Ah. Hacking skill, eh? That probably would have allowed me to defeat this thing. Look, it's called RAM. Let's see. What am I missing now? Besides my... Oh yeah, that's not fair. Right there, down. Oh, it charged me and killed me. Alright, let's go blue screen for a sec. Reload. Alright, here we go. I wonder how Sam would have gone. Disable that mofo. Thank you, Neoko. Oh, fuck me. I was not paying attention, was I? Oh, look how quick it went down to. Alright, let's try this again. Fuck's sake. Oh, that's my own incompetence doing that. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Fuck it up, Pavati. Fuck it up, Nyaka.
I am a soul.
Oh, come on, reload. Fuck out, bitch. All these fucking drones need to fuck off. Oh, come on, reload. That's not fair. Ugh. Got it. And I got that trophy, yay! Elemental Maelstrom. Whatever. Yeah, who knows. Thank you. Get up, girls. I'm gonna go to work. Might as well equip it for nothing else. Everybody here? Everybody present? Good.
On my way.
Knock knock, motherfucker.
Sit halcyon.
Bitch ass.
Get me out of here!
Hey Phineas, thanks for the gun, by the way.
You don't know how glad I am to see you. You lunatic. You broke into the board's own fortress and killed the chairman just to rescue one doddering old man? You are absolutely out of your mind, and I can't begin to thank you enough.
You're welcome, Phineas. One of a kind, Dad. One of a kind. Are you kidding? The board never stood a chance against me. You know I wouldn't let anything happen to you, Phineas. How much trouble I went through to save you. I wouldn't let anything happen to you, Phineas. You're
I know, my
bestest
friend, I know. And now it's finally over. The board's finished. It's only a matter of time before the entire system slips from their grasp.
That's
You've
good.
broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated.
I don't like the sound of that. Great. I was just about to pop open some drinks and celebrate. I'm really not in the mood for your theatrics. Sorry, can't read. I don't like the sound of that at all.
Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
So we've got to make do on our own. Seems to me that'll make us stronger in the end anyhow.
You're quite right. We've got no choice but to make do on our own.
You mean we're all alone out here? Really alone?
I'm afraid so, Miss Holcomb. Halcyon is the only home we have left. Returning to Earth is no longer an option. We're in serious trouble,
So we're
my
not
friend.
going to Earth.
Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own.
Oh wow, we have a lot of work ahead of us. We'd best get started. Wait, hold on. I need to ask you something. No, we best get started.
Yes, we do. You've done a marvelous thing. You've succeeded where anyone else would have failed, including me. We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds, and then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time. We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than you. What do you say, old friend? Will you help us?
I'm the only competent person left. You can count on me. I'll help you revive the other colonists. Do what I've always done. Whatever I want all the time. You can count on me.
When I revived you, I thought you were going to help me save this colony. I was wrong. I had our roles reversed, you see. You're the one who's going to save us all. I'm just the one who set you on your path. You're the best thing to ever happen to Halcyon. If you want to take it upon yourself to lead this colony, you have my support. We're not a colony any longer, are we? Our last connection to Earth has been severed, and so we have been set free. Our future is uncertain, and no one knows what tomorrow holds. Exciting, isn't it?
It is videos. I'm in love with the coca. Lifetime employment program ruined. Chaos on Tartarus. Leaves board in disarray. Dun, dun,
The OSI
dun.
teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment she landed in Emerald Vale, her actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Between MSI's worker-centric policies and the iconoclast's manpower, Sanjar and Zora were able to rally many of the Terra 2 townships to their cause. MSI's workforce swelled, and the iconoclasts enjoyed a significant surge in their ranks. The board was too distracted by infighting and internal politics to stop MSI from becoming a powerful corporation and a refuge for townships that might have fallen through the cracks. Consumed by paranoia, Lilia Hagen took Sublight Salvage in a controversial direction, openly accusing board officials of an extraterrestrial conspiracy. One day, an accident at the Groundbreaker's docking bay silenced her forever. Time would tell if her replacement could keep the Sublight family together. Adelaide McDevitt replaced Reed Thompson as the leader of Edgewater. She and her followers transformed Edgewater in their image. Anyone loyal to Reed was pressured into leaving town, and those who stayed behind adapted to her way of life. Adelaide transformed the old cannery into a new garden. The nearby Edgewater Cemetery provided a convenient source of fertilizer. As for Reed Thompson, it was said that he lasted exactly 2 days outside the walls of Edgewater. Years later, a marauder was found in possession of his hat. Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the Groundbreaker looks promising. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the lifetime employment program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed. Your influence shifted Ellie's perspective. She finally admitted, albeit grudgingly, that she just might need other people. Sometimes. With a steady income from the life insurance payouts, she was finally able to afford a ship of her own. She hired a small crew and flew supply missions to communities on the fringe. Some of them were even legal. Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with 2 hands. As much as he enjoyed his adventures aboard the Unreliable, the vicar, known as Max, eventually decided that it was time to move on, to live out the life he had sought so long to create. He knew there were many in the colony who carried burdens much worse than the ones he had struggled with, and he devoted himself to easing their suffering wherever he could. He only ever took up arms again to defend the defenseless. Unshackled from a lifetime of striving and fighting the universe and himself, Vicar Maximilian de Soto was finally at peace. Once the matter with the Hope colonists was resolved, Junlei bashfully asked Parvati if she'd like to join her permanently on the Groundbreaker. And Parvati, enthusiastically if somewhat awkwardly, agreed.
Yeah, that's
The
it, girl.
stories of her adventures spread across the colony, and Parvati soon found herself the center of attention. Having served as the engineer of a renowned spacecraft, tramp freighters and wildcat miners sought her out by name. And in no time, she was a fixture in the Groundbreaker's mechanical ecosystem. She and Junlei were never far apart. Nyoka returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, a mercenary outfit of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide, or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories, could find her camping on the trail or clearing an infestation. The S.A.M unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in S.A.M unit sales. Did you know that S.A.M units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon? Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it.
Good on you, bro.
As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He eventually came to terms with his own past and was able to forgive the mistakes of his younger self by devoting his remaining years to serving the colony. Dr. Wells was able to revive many more scientists and engineers than he first expected, thanks to the additional batch of chemicals you stole from the Ministry. Wells never forgot about the human lives that were lost in acquiring these chemicals. In the end, Dr. Wells was able to save every scientist and engineer aboard the Hope. Over the next decade, nearly all of the Hope's remaining colonists were successfully revived. Halcyon saw a period of rapid technological and scientific advancement. Breakthroughs in dietary supplements saved the colony from starvation. Geoengineering projects and social reforms began to change the structure and character of the colony. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Today, Halcyon has stabilized. The people of the colony work hard to adapt to their new circumstances. Nearby colonies send aid and supplies. Life will never be easy in Halcyon, but for the first time in its history, there exists a sense of real, genuine hope about the future. And what about you? The unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon. Long after Wells passed away, you carried on his work with more energy, determination, and brilliance than he could ever muster. The years that followed were hard, but Halcyon survived by the efforts of the Hope's most promising colonists, the greatest of which was you. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
The Outer Worlds. Great. Well, that was actually... It's a little short. I will admit that, little short. But that was a very good game. Very fine story indeed. Quite enjoyed that. Okay, so let's break down my thoughts of this so far. What have we got? Let's get really deep in, not really deep I suppose, let's get deep enough into it that it will make people hate me. Good game. Good story, really enjoyed the story. A little short, could have been a bit longer, but I mean it's got several outcomes, so that you're expected to play it a few times in a row. Gameplay was excellent, you know, good gameplay, good combat. You know, pretty decent mechanics all around, I suppose. Graphics were fine. Pretty darn good graphics actually. You know, each area was great. Looked very good. Each planet, each different section of each planet, or people, there's different stories. Side missions. I do believe I didn't do every possible side mission. The few I couldn't do once I got on the bad side of the board. I had a few struggles there in last episode or episode before, something like that, trying to work it out, but didn't end up doing that. You know, yeah, it's a pretty good game all over. I did have, I mean, yeah, a little short, but that's not a bad thing really. It's just this was their first shot at the Outer Worlds. I hope for an Outer Worlds 2. You know, maybe like the Outer Worlds something else. You know, a subtitle there for after the Unreliable. A different group of people, I'd imagine, when maybe you meet Nyoka and Vardy and Max and all that. Felix and Sam and Ellie on your adventures here and there. Yeah, they could make another one, I suppose. Yeah, but my one major thing that I had with this game was the facial. Not so much, you know, the eyes and all that were fine, but when they spoke, the mouth didn't move quite as I mean, it was very good, very good, but could have been a little better. Could have been a little better, but hey, this is can't judge too harshly. Let's wait, you know, PlayStation 5 and the next Xbox, whatever the fuck that's called. We'll see how it goes, yeah. Marilyn, Ellie, Ben Hill. Let's watch through this, see how it goes. Oh, yeah, either way, you know, I really enjoyed the game. It was great. That's only one of, I suppose, many endings. We'll see. I'm not going to do it, but I'd say there'll be one for killing everybody. I know you can do that. You can slaughter everyone. Fully Evil, we'll have a go at doing. Oh, I won't be recording that, but I'll probably have a go at doing that later on. Let's watch through these credits, shall we? Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I don't know what I'll be doing next for videos though. I don't think I'll do any more of these. This is as much as I wanted to do. If you have any thoughts, I was thinking about doing medieval videos, but I don't think I will. I'm not sure about that. Something else. There's probably something I will do videos for. I'll have to just maybe have a break from. Oh, I've got to finish Spyro 3, I suppose. Play Spyro 3 through so I can get the Reignited trilogy done. But yeah, I don't know what'll be next. There's a few games coming in. There's the new Star Wars. I don't know if I'll do that though. There's StarCraft, the new Bethesda game coming out next couple of years. That's a few years away though. Medieval maybe. Death Stranding, perhaps. I don't know. I want to get Pokemon, the new Pokemon Sword and Shield games on Switch on the 15th of November. Yeah, I've got a list here. Doom Eternal. Could do that, I suppose. Cyberpunk 2077 is coming out. That would be an alright one. Just medieval. Oh, the Dragon Ball Z Kakarot game. That'd probably be alright next year. Obviously Death Stranding, Starfield, that's what it's called. Darksiders Genesis, perhaps? No? No, I don't think I'll do that. I haven't done any of it once. So. Let's see, Death Stranding, perhaps. Starfield, 2021. Could do that. Death Stranding seems like it'd be an alright one. Perhaps Dragon Ball Z Kakarot maybe. Medieval, that's one I was thinking about doing. That's out now, so I could do that. Cyberpunk next year, could do that. Doom Eternal, maybe not. Maybe Star Wars, but then we got, yeah, Pokemon Sword and Shield comes out shortly. Oh, and then next year we've got Digimon Survive on the Switch. Now, as you obviously can tell, I don't do proper streaming with a PC or anything. I just use the PlayStation's ability to stream. So I'm kind of limited to whether I do the Switch or not. If it has, the Switch has the ability to do so straight from the machine, then I can see Pokemon and perhaps Digimon being streamed via that, but other than that, I don't think that'll be getting done. But yeah, next games. Leave comments on the videos about games that you think I should do. Recommend games that you think would be alright for me, even older ones. We've got the next, I think, Outlast, and there's another game I was thinking of that comes that's for free on the PlayStation Plus. I could possibly stream there, but yeah, leave comments on there. My PlayStation ID is URA, and then my name's Shane. It's lowercase U and R, and then a capital A, and then lowercase for Shane. So yeah, look me up on PlayStation, send me messages. It's in the description below my PlayStation ID. So yeah, feel free to send me messages via that. And just tell me about games that you would want me to stream. Alright, looks like we're back at the main menu here now. Nothing special at the end of the credits. Let's continue. Where does this take us? Are we able to just free roam? If we aren't able to free roam, it's going to be a little lame. See what happens here. Alright, so it's right at the point of defeating the big guy, eh? That's pretty nifty. Let's take his card. Alright, let's go to the old map, Rooney. Alright, yeah, so it just loads us at this point. Not very spectacular. Alrighty, let's see, let's go to, hold on, we're on a blue screen right here. Load game. Let's load us back in on the ship, see what happens. We're just going to mess around a little bit here. I'm a little disappointed that the game was fairly short. I mean, we did stretch it out. This is episode 15. 15 episodes of like 2 to 3 hours each. There's a couple we're at to split. because we had some technical difficulties at like an hour or so each. I mean, yeah. Yeah, reasonably short. Alright, yeah, so we can't actually go anywhere once we're at this point. It's offline, because this is the point of no return, I believe. And that's slightly disappointing, isn't it? Let's see, I did have another point here, but it was way back before we jumped the Hope. Let's head back to there. So we're back on the Hope now. This is the point either before or right after we jumped it, skipped it to Terra 2. You know, I just want to go and mess around and do a little bit of trophy hunting. See what we get done. Just to extend this video a little bit longer. I was sort of hoping for, you know, an extra scene at the end of the credits. Maybe a flash of the unreliable, just skip jumping into the stars, never to return. Or people parting ways, and so this is the Hope. Let's patch Ada through.
Captain. I am speaking.
Let's skip all the dialogue. Let's skip the old Hope.
And also
Skip the Terror too.
I wouldn't.
Oh no.
Admitting
Alright,
it.
too quick. Let's skip all this.
Yes.
We don't need to see this stuff.
Thank.
Boom, skipped. There we go. Let's skip this
Oh, good.
video.
We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells.
Well, that's right, I got lots of shit on me for no fucking reason, eh? Oh, yes, and I don't have the weapon from Phineas. See.
But he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him.
Alright, let's quickly rush through and
I feel like I've been turned inside out.
get this
Let's
bit
not do that again.
done. Let's go shoot some people in the dick. Yeah, I went the right way. So let's rush up to this point where we get Phineas's weapon, and I did a lot of upgrades to it that's no longer going to be done. Oh, stuck on some shit. Alright, wait, I went the wrong way, didn't I? Fuck. Might have to do those upgrades again just to make me happy. And let's get over here. Get up on my ship, yo. So we got dick shots, sneak attacks, shock damage on auto mechanicals, use medical inhaler 300 times, turn 100 enemies to ash, plasma, so I need plasma, electric, and dick shots. Auto mechanicals with electricity, yeah, that makes sense. Negative reputation with 3 factions. Spaces, choice, brand, clothing, headgear, and 4 weapons. Wore a nice hat and a chimera at the same time. Kill 20 enemies that were infected by spreading N-ray. Let's
Captain, I am receiving a transmission from Dr. Wells. Captain,
Thank the Lord. The track. The ball.
it would seem...
Talk to you later. Let's go get this done.
We have successfully arrived at
raise
Phineas's
infection.
orbital lab, Captain.
Raise
And we are
skill to
still in one
100.
piece. Shall I congratulate
Kill an
myself,
enemy with
or
a
would you
science
like to do
weapon,
the honors?
sneak attack during whatever. Kill an enemy under the effects of 4 science weapons. Oh, that's a difficult one, isn't it? A couple of hidden trophies here. Won the Battle of Stellar Bay. Save Edgewater permanently. Dealt with the cartographer. Skip the Hope into the Sun. That's what I was trying to do a little while ago. Failed to do so. Alright, so let's go and get this gun from Phineas. Alright. Build all this for himself, that's pretty mental, eh? Pumped this a bunch of times. We lost Bavardi already. That's on the sucks. This is one left, isn't it? Be dead, son. Get up, everyone. Alright, I went the wrong way again. Let's get that. Let's take this beast. Phineas doesn't need that food anymore. Tartarus docking facility things. Let's not worry about doing that much. That's me, I might be unstable. Let's get on this ship and do some mods to the weapon of Phineas's weapon, whatever it was called. Finn's Force or some shit.
Captain, Felix and the Vicar are arguing again.
Alright, so let's junk that, junk, junk. Ah, fuck, whatever. Junk, pretty much all of this. Keep that Enry. Heavy machine gun. Baton, sawn off. Fuck the flamethrower off too. And that one, and that. Yeah, okay, that's good for me. Alright, so this is all upgraded, yep. What level armor is that? That's the 50. I believe I had at one stage 80. Oh, whatever. Alright, let's tinker with this beast here. Let's crank that up a whole bunch. It's 35. Ooh. I maxed it, sweet. I really like this too. Ah, I don't have enough. I mean, we're kept in that, so we might as well pump that up a whole bunch. Yeah, repair all equipped items. Alright, let's just... Very nice, very nice. Alright, switch this out. It's lame, there we go. Alright, alright. See, I had an 84 body armor as well, I believe. Last thing, but that doesn't matter. Fuck, who gives a shit, really? Let's make some fucking money. Alright, let's go to character. So you can't level up more than 30. That's alright. Space here. So that's base, that's high
I
level.
so enjoy watching you sleep for hours on end, Captain. It's quite entertaining the way you drool and whimper.
Isn't she fun? Wait, change, no, that one, okay. World of goggles. Ballistas. See, this is all legendary shit that should be fucking pumped up. So we have our, so it was a nice hat, but we don't have a chimera thing, do we? Got the mind control ray, shrink ray, the prismatic hammer. I should level all these things right up to max, shouldn't I? Eventually. Still got that though, of course, I still got that. Alright, sweet as. Alright, now instead of doing... wait, journal. I can't just turn it off, can I? That's alright. Yeah, I would like to go and sell some stuff real quick.
Captain, I believe...
We're gonna do this talk first.
Well,
This... We have to help
I-
Phineas.
Getting. Let's just.
If you really...
What do you all think about this?
Let's Sam.
The...
if we don't make it,
Got my.
you can.
Never.
Command.
Waiting on...
Alright, done. Back to teleporting through the cosmos. Alright, so now it wants us to go to Tartarus, but I'm quite disappointed that we could never go to them. And what the hell is this? Or Hephaestus, that's... or Typhon, that's kinda sad. Alright, let's go to... Let's go to Monarch. Let's go to Stellar Bay.
We're
Let's
now
just
in orbit
wipe out
above
people.
Stellar Bay, Captain.
And let's I was supposed to go by myself, but I pressed square. Oh well, fuck it, let's take these people and go kill a bunch of people. There's a lever there. There we got that one for spreading N-rays. Yeah, let's fuck this shit up. Is it weird that I'm getting aroused doing this? Getting quite bona fide. Catch my drift. Who's the beast fucking gun this is? See more red dots. I wonder how they feel about me massacring everyone I see. As soon as I see them. Can't run, bitch. Might as well steal, I suppose. Welcome, viewer. I have finished the game so far, and it's probably about halfway through. So I finished.
Hello.
How's it going? Yeah, now I'm just massacring people. So yeah, just enjoy the massacre. Oh, there's someone up the end there. No survivors. shot. And Raze will take care of them. See? See what it's saying? Ah! Thanks, Diego. So I'm not even taking stuff really, just massacring all the people.
That's a cool gun.
Yeah, it's the gun you get from Phineas's residence near the end of the game, pretty much. Because we're right at the end, up to the last mission now. I've already done it. I just loaded a previous save, and now I'm just massacring all the people. I have fully upgraded this as far as I can. This weapon, it's quite a beast. That's why I'm using the shit out of it. Yeah, so I did finish the game. I'm not sure at what time I finished that at, but whenever that was, I did. About halfway through. Right now, at this moment, I think at like 40-50 minutes into the game I finished. Into this video I finished. I did finish the game, but now, yeah, like I said, we're just going through massacring people, and I'm doing a bit of a trophy hunt. And yet, a trophy for shooting him in the crotch, so that's what we're doing. What is big shots here and there. Hey, it's Huxley. Huxley's dead. Destroyer of worlds. What's that trophy for, I wonder? Perhaps that is the one I wanted. Might as well kill everybody here though. See what bits we can get. More upgrades. Ah, deep shot. That was a good hit, wasn't it? Where you at, boys and girls? Hello? Huh. I seem to be doing a side mission without even trying. Let's oh no. I botched it.
Where were we? Did you have a sweetheart in Stellar Right? I had a fling or two, sure. But on Monarch, relationships ain't usually meant to last. A lot of fools try to impress me, feigning bravado. In the wilds, thinking they'd catch my attention with their stories. It was cute. Not so cute when their act got themselves munched. You know what's sexy?
Bad.
Confidence. You know what ain't? Disembowelment.
Poor victim. Anywho, that's not where the death and dismemberment is supposed to be taking place. Ooh, a box of stuff. I'm really after the bits for upgrading my weaponry.
Here we go. Nice work.
head on upstairs here. Oh yeah, here we go. If I hit them, it would do damage. Carrying in the bathroom, eh? Like a true professional. Didn't even need to hit them. Look at him holding his dick. Fuck you then, eh? You guys will affect each other, won't you? How's that dick helping you? Huh? Take a few bits here and there. I mean, we haven't killed everybody. We've killed most everybody. I don't think I've killed everybody, there's probably a couple hidden around. Alright, let's alright, in combat then. Fuck yourself too. Hey there. Nope. Ah! My fucking nutsack and my clit and all that stuff. Ah. To be a mass murderer. How joyful life would be. Alright. Let's hop on in. Let me check what this trophy was. Was it Destroyer of Worlds? Ooh. Yeah, that's the one I wanted. Maximum negative reputation with 3 factions. Alright. Here we are back aboard.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix, they're sharing a drink upstairs.
That's nice to know. Thank you very much. Alright guys, thanks for watching the beginning of the Undone, or the end. Hope you all enjoyed. It's a little bit short today, but we did finish the game and then murder a few people, so it is an hour and a half long. So yeah, any ideas of what I should do next, please leave comments, contact me on PlayStation, all that good jazz. Tell me what you think I should do. And I hope you enjoyed me starting to massacre people and the end of the game. And I'll see you for the next video, whatever that may be that I do. Yeah, have a good one guys.